Good morning, movers, and welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. My name's Tracy. This workout is a Hyrox inspired cardio and strength workout today. Okay, I've done a few of these on the channel, so be sure to check that out. You can click or tap the card at the top of the screen for that playlist. But today is going to be a combination of strength, push, pull, hinge, lots of those big compound movements, plus some cardio elements. So traditional Hyrox goes through different stations. Typically they have like a sled push or a sled pull, and then burpee box jumps and lots of different elements. Run around the track. This will encompass the equipment that we have in a home gym, so a little bit different but still Hyrox inspired. All right, the format is going to be in rep range plus some timed elements, so just check out that as I bring up the new blocks. You're going to require a variety of dumbbells for the workout today, and here's what I am using. A good reference, but lift within your abilities. I'll use my bench and I'll use a skipping rope. If you don't have those things, I'll show you modifications. I'll start you with a warm up and we'll end with a cool down too. Okay, let's do this one. Get ready to work hard and move daily. All right, we'll put functional strength on the watch. Let's start wide, a little side to side lunge to get things going here. All right, she's going to be fierce. The hair is up, the shorts are on, even though this house is freezing right now. I wanted to keep my sweatshirt on, but I know it won't take long before I warm up. One more right here. We're gonna drop into the world's greatest stretch. So drop it low, opposite hand and leg on the ground, and sink into this stretch for the hip flexor and inner thighs. Switch. Oh, give that wrist a roll here. And switch. One more switch. Good, come back to standing. Okay, wider stance. We're reaching low, up high to the tiptoes. Two more here. All right, give me a high kick and alternate sides. Into some hip cars. You can hold a bench or a wall for some support for balance. Forward to the reverse, slow and big, big circle here. That's it. One more this way. And then forward to the front. Getting that ball and socket warmed up, those hips. Two more. Nice. Switch sides. Forward to the reverse. And forward to the front. One more there. Good. Let's reach across. Tap this out. Reach overhead, stretch. Slow it down for a moment. One hand behind the head, one behind the back. Just draw those elbows back and switch. Nice stretch, switch. One more here. Good, and finishing with that torso turn. Okay, there is block number one. Take a look. We're starting with 90 seconds of skipping. If you don't have a skipping rope, high knees or low impact here for 90 seconds. Let's get started. So we're starting with the cardio. So high knees, skipping, alternating knee drive, whatever you can do to kick that heart rate up. I'm gonna skip 90 seconds. I'm gonna face this way. Ready? Let's go. You can boxer shuffle or high knee here. High knee is harder, of course, so start however you like. Okay, 15 bent over rows. Let's go into it. I'm gonna hold 15s for 15 rows. Hinge at the hips, nice flat back, and pull for 15 here. Good. There's 10, 5 more here. And into my press for 15. I'll go on my back, chest press over the chest, and I'm holding 15s again here. 15 reps. There's my 10, 5 more here, and then I'm standing for my 10 burpees. There we go. You could do modified burpee by doing it off of an elevated surface like a bench. I'm just gonna use some push-up handles. Let's hit this for 10. Okay, rest for a second, quick sip of water. I'm gonna take these earrings out. The skipping is not very fun with earrings in. They looked cute, but okay, sip. Woo! All right, about 7 seconds here. Round 2, back to our 90 seconds of skipping. Make sure no dumbbells are in the way. Nice. I'm gonna grab 20s, this time for my row and press. 15 reps of each. Hinge at the hips. 15 rows up. There's 10, 5 more. This is work. There it is. Chest press for 15 on your back. I've got my 20s over the chest and push. We're mimicking a sled push and pull here. There's 10, 5 more for me. And I'm getting ready for my burpees. 10 reps, elevated surface, or flat on the ground, or using push-up handles. You've got 10, walk it out to mod. Okay, water break here for a second. Just gonna get these out of the way. One more round, folks. Woo, how you feeling? So far, so good. Quick sip. We wanna keep pushing. Grab your rope or high knees. 5 seconds here. Final set, 90 seconds. Woo! Into the rows. I'm back to the 20s. Those felt great. All right, 15 rows. And hinge, pull. There's 10, 5 more. On the ground on my back. Sticking with these 20s, 15 reps. Push over the chest. There's 5. 10. 10, 5 more here. And 15, last 10 burpees. Here we go. Nice flat back here. And 10. Nice. Whew. Okay, good start, everyone. How are you doing? She was hardy. Finish out the set if you need. Okay, take a little breather. Block 2 is coming up next. So I want to make sure that you have a good base heart rate back again. Not so elevated. Mine's trying to catch up here. Okay, breather, pause if you need longer, draw me back. We've got an aggressive lower body block. Now we're gonna start with those ice skaters, 40 in total, 20 aside. I'm not gonna use weights. Okay, so here to modify, otherwise let's jump for 40, hinge at the hips, kick it up. 1, 2, that's it. There's 10, go. Ten more now. There we go. Into your goblet squat for 15. I'm gonna hold a 20 round 1, feet shoulder width. Drop it for 15 reps. Low, drive, 2, let's go. There's 5. Five more now. There's 15. Into 12 reverse lunges. We'll alternate. I'm holding 15s. You've got 6 per leg. Super tall and work. 1 and switch. 2, you've got 12. 3. Last here. Good, and into your step ups. 20 in total, I'll do round 1 with no weights. If you don't have something to step up on, go ahead and give me a plie squat instead. Here we go. Up, up, down, tap, 2, tap, 3. So we're gonna do 20 here, or you do 20 plie squats. With a weight though, probably with a plie, because this is a lot of body weight here. I'm halfway. There's 10. 10 more. Last for me. Okay, round 2. You're trying to push. You push until you can't, rest until you can. I'm ready to go. 40 ice skaters here. There's 10. 20. 30. 40. Goblet squat up to my 25. 15 reps. When you're ready, there's 5. Ten. 15. Nice. Reverse lunges. I'll hold these 15s. Alternate, 12 in total. 1. Switch. 2 to 12. Last for me, setting the weights down. I'm going into body weight step-ups, 20 in total or 20 plie squats. Alternate, 1. Let's go, work quick. 3, you're challenging that heart rate here. 5. Halfway with 10, 10 more. 1, work, work, push straight up. Don't be rounding in the shoulders. 5 more now. Okay, 1 more round. Quick water break. Woo. It's going well. Wow, love it. We're not trying to totally recover in between, just enough so you can do the rest of the set here. Your 3rd set. I'm ready, hinge. 40 ice skaters, work. Let's go now, you guys. You've got this. There's 10. Last 10 here. Back to my 25, 15 goblet squats. Make sure you're ready. 15 here. There's 5. Five more for me. And 20 or 15. Okay. Reverse lunges. Think, Tracy. 12 in total. Alternating. Stay tall and back. Switch. 2. Let's go. 3. Last for me. Okay, and into those step ups, 20 in total. I'm gonna stick with body weight or plie, let's go. Halfway. Last here. Okay, catch your breath. Whew, nice. Very good, everyone. I'm up at 160 heart rate. She's climbing. Let's walk it out. We're going to the next block. Just want to give you a little reprieve here. Legs are big muscle groups. So even though you're not doing a lot of cardio-esque, when you're pushing heavy loads or lifting your body weight, you use a lot of energy. Okay, whew. Is it coming down? Yep. 145. A few more seconds here. Okay. Take a look at the next block, grab your weights and join me back. We're going back to skipping. 60 seconds this time. And then we've got upper body. Well, and a glute thruster, dumbbell thruster, rather. Okay, 60 seconds, high knees, or however you like to modify. "20 seconds, push. Let's go." Okay, whew. Good. 12 dumbbell thrusters. I'm going with my 12s. Up on the shoulders, squat thrust, 12 reps here, low, drive. There's 12, into 12 push-ups, mod from the knees, or from the toes, or a wall, 12 here. Into tricep dips. If you can't do dips or don't have something to dip on, skull crusher here with a dumbbell. 12 here, mod with the knees bent, harder with the legs straight. 12. There's 12. E, herd circuit. Okay, water break. I need one. You can keep going if you got it in you, obviously. You go, girl. That was a heart ratey one. Okay, I'm going. 5 seconds, 60 seconds of skipping or high knees. Squat thrust. Holy, I'm sticking with 12s. Okay, 12 reps. Squat thrust, feet shoulder width. When you're ready, 12. There's 12 push-ups. I think I'll mod from my knees. These are hard for me. Bum is down. Push up for 12. Four more here. Nice. Why are those so hard? Like I've gotten stronger, but not in those. I think it's shoulder placement stuff. 12 here. Mod with one bent knee. Ugh, 12, rest. Holy Hannah. Nellie Olson and all the ladies are here today. Walk it out. Whew, harsh. Okay, can you do it? I think you can. We have to. Round 3, 60 seconds, skipping or high knees or modify. Let's go. You got 30 seconds. Push with those high knees. Let's go. That was brutal. Okay, into your squat thrust. Let's go. My arms are killing. I want good form though. Rest longer if you need. 12. There's 12 push-ups, mod if you need. Bum down, 12. Six more for me. Ugh, gross. Me no likey. I don't like those at all. Okay, tricep dips. I know we'll modify one knee. Hit this for 12 or your extensions. Okay, one more small little segment, guys. Let's take a little breather. Harsh reality is that this is work, but think of how it's improving your fitness level. I saw this post of like Chris Baumgartner. He's like one of the world's best bodybuilders. He's doing this now to remain more agile, flexible, good cardiorespiratory as he ages. I thought that was super and very inspiring. Okay, draw me back. All right, last segment, last block. We're gonna start with 20 frog squats, low impact right here. Okay, that's gonna be your cardio. You could skip if you want as well, or treadmill, whatever you like. I'm dropping for 20. Here we go. Low, 2, let's work. There's 10. And into your renegade row. I'm gonna hold 15s, 10 per arm. You could do a single arm row standing if you can't plank like this, okay? Otherwise, we're rowing to the hip, feet are wide. Row for 20. 1, switch, 2. Bum down. I'm halfway with 10. Don't rock the hips. Keep them facing the ground. There's 20, into the dead bug. Opposite hand and leg, extend. Here, you've got 12 back on the ground. So 1 and switch, 2. I'll grab weights for the next one here, but body weight is fine. There's 6, halfway. There's my 12, second set. Whew. Now make sure you're not dizzy, just take a second. Deep breath in through the nose, slow exhale. Let's drop for 20 frogs, no weights are in your way. Work, 1. Halfway, 10 more. There it is. I'm just gonna bring these 8s to the ground for that dead bug, but first, renegade row for 20. I've got my 15s, plank position, or standing single arm row, row for 20, and alternate here. Switch, 2, let's go. Halfway, 10 more now. Brutal. Who knew 20 of those would be hard? Normally I do 12, that was hard. Dead bug. I'll hold 8s, but very cautious with the shoulder. Don't hold weights unless you've done it before, please. Slow the heart rate. Knees at 90, arms are straight, and alternate here for 12. Slow. Switch. 2. Push your back in the ground. 3. 6 more for me. We slow down quite a bit when we have the weight in our hands. Last one here. Oh, good. Okay. Final countdown. Do, 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 right? Quick sip. Round 3, 20, work. Halfway. Renegade row, holding 15s, 20 in total. Here we go, bum down and pull for 1, switch, 2. Halfway with 10. Final dead bugs for the win. For the win. I'm holding 8s. Okay, I want slow and controlled here though. This is not rushed. Let's go for 12. 1 and switch. Push your back into the ground. Here's 3. Halfway, 6 more here, arms are straight. Almost there. Last 3, 2, 1. You're done. And you have moved daily. I'm dead. That was hard. That was hard. That was long. Ah, good work, everyone. Wow, fast and sweaty. I was not wrong, was I? Intense, Hyrox inspired. Okay, awesome. I feel good. I'm so happy it's done. You too? Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below and join for a stretch if you can. That was intense. Oh, I just want to lie down now. I'm gonna go close to a bench, or you could do couch or wall. And we're gonna put one foot against that and then cross the other leg into that 4 position, into a nice glute stretch. You can come onto the tiptoe and push your leg closer to while simultaneously pushing your knee away to increase that stretch. You guys, brutal, That was hard. But I was ready for it mentally, so that helps a lot. And one of the things that made me ready for it, switch sides, I'll tell ya, the secret, was learning about what I want to accomplish in my life and what's required. So as I said, sort of in the middle, if you heard, Chris Baumstead, huge bodybuilder, apparently hamstring stretch here, grab the back of your hamstring and draw that leg towards you or the calf. Huge bodybuilder. And you know, those guys have trouble like walking upstairs because they just get out of breath because all they do is strength train with very little cardio respiratory work, switch sides. And a bunch of athletes like who are athletes in a specific sport are starting to move into this Hyrox because it is kind of like cross training for all things. There's strength, there's functional movement patterns, there's cardio, there's VO2 max. Like they've got a little bit of everything. Let those legs fall to one side and look to the other side here. So it's super because it's like a twofer. Now, I know what some of you might think. Should we train this intensely in menopause? Yes. And I know you've heard we shouldn't rise the cortisol in menopause. Well, guess what, girl? Every bit of exercise, no matter what you do, from Pilates, switch sides, to CrossFit, is going to increase cortisol. Some, of course, will increase more cortisol. That's the nature of exercise. But as you train that system, you move the baseline. So now we don't have these super ultra spikes without that good recovery. So as soon as you're done the workout, like right now, our cortisol is starting to come down. If you had a high stress job or you drank a lot of caffeine or you yourself were in a stressful situation, adding a very intense HIIT workout like this and then coupled with your life, that might not be ideal. But if you're in a good spot and you're feeling like you recover well in between workouts, adding 1 or 2 workouts like this a week, even in menopause, yes, is so great because look at all of the things we did. Functional movement patterns, push, pull, hinge. We did core strengthening and training. We kicked up our heart rate to train our VO2 max and our cardiorespiratory system. Butterfly stretch here if you're not in it. Anyway, I think it's excellent, and every scientist that I have interviewed on the podcast teaches this way, so I feel very good about that. Cross that leg over, drop the shoulders low. So yeah, if you hear some people saying that you shouldn't do any training like this, I wouldn't listen to that, but I would also say if your life is super stressful situation, maybe you're moving, going through a divorce, switch sides, caring for a sick child or parent, and the stress is so heightened in your life right now, to add this on, probably not ideal. You probably want to do something more restorative, more gentle, more careful and caring for yourself in the situation you're in the season of life you're in. So that's my 2 cents. And again, it's a lot of scientists' 2 cents as well, reach across. So I'm just going to follow what they say because they do the randomized controlled human trials. And I'm listening to that. Switch sides, reach across. Anyway, I've had a lot of these experts on my podcast. So go ahead and listen anywhere you stream. Move Daily Talks. I'll link the podcast link at the end here. But Dr. Lauren Coledso-Semple, Dr. Stuart Phillips, Dr. Eric Helms, Dr. Tony Butaji, all of these scientists, researchers talk about how cortisol is not bad for you in terms of exercise cortisol. So we want it, we want to move the baseline, we want to train those systems so they get more efficient. Unless, of course, you're in a very stressful period or you have something like Cushing's syndrome where cortisol is naturally higher. Then, of course, you talk to your doctor about that, right? There's very few diseases, though, that have elevated cortisol where you can't and shouldn't exercise like this. So talk to your doctor, but also listen to those podcasts because they're also doctors and they are smart. All right, thanks for joining. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. There's the podcast link, and I'll see you all in the next one.